Have you ever wondered how us Afro-Latinos have good hair, or how our traits match exactly the opposite of what we're from or who we are? Well, I am here to tell you all about how the perks you might think an Afro-Latino has is actually not all glamorous as you thought. My name is Nevaeh, and I am an Afro-Latina. An Afro-Latina, or if you are a boy, an Afro-Latino, is someone who has both Latin and African ancestry. In my case, my biological father is half Puerto Rican, which means that I am European, Taino Indian, and African. My mother's ancestry is a majority of African tracing. As being an Afro-Latina, there are many social and mental struggles that I have gone through, and am still going through to this day. This is because the world has always seen Africans, or black people in general, to be the worst people existing. These ideas trace back to slavery, racism, discrimination, segregation, and self-hate. African people usually have thick, kinky hair, brown skin, fuller lips, a wider nose, and depending on the female, a more curvy body type. These are all things that non-black people change into because that is what's trending or what's looking better. However, these are all the things why black people were shamed and discriminated for when slavery was existing. These ideas have followed into the Hispanic culture through so-called Dominican blowouts, skin bleaching creams, and others. And of course, I have felt myself wandering into the thought of wanting lighter skin and straighter hair, even though my hair isn't even that curly. I found myself wanting to look more like lighter-skinned Latinas, such as J-Lo or Adrienne Bailon, which are two Puerto Ricans with light skin and naturally wavy hair. However, I cannot change who I am, and I have had to learn how to love myself for the way I was born, for it is how God made me. Okay, enough rambling. Now I will share the worst of both worlds of being Afro-Latina. Here are some of the questions I have been asked. So, what exactly are you? Are you mixed? I can tell because of your hair. What's your ethnicity? What's your race? No, I don't think so. Dang, you must got 50 parents because... Usually, these questions end with me answering, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, African, Native American, Scottish, Irish, Italian, and most likely Spanish too. I know, it's a lot to take in, right? And most likely the list goes on. I feel uncomfortable speaking any kind of Spanish around my mom's side of the family because they are black, and it doesn't help hearing my uncle say, "Come on out here and watch this black man sing on TV. I'm tired of you listening to that cha-cha-cha música." And then whenever I want to talk about my day with my abuelas, tios, and titis, I always feel weird when I speak with a Spanish accent. Because I was raised mostly by my black mother, I never learned how to speak Spanish. So whenever Abuelita and her novio, named Moreno, try to speak to me in Spanish, I only understand a word or two. This kind of makes me feel guilty or ashamed, as if it was my duty to know how to speak and understand Spanish. I am great at pronouncing and reading Spanish, and I just don't know everything I am reading. I feel out of place at every school I go to. Last year, I went to a majority-white school where I was the only person with brown skin in 6th grade, but luckily one more brown girl came into 7th grade with me, but that was it. I also found myself feeling stripped of my blackness when I hanged with my white friends, felt too white around my black friends, and didn't feel Latina enough for my Latino friends. And I left to come to this school. I thought all these issues would go away because the website said that the students were 99% of color. However, I felt myself in the middle of the same social issues. I had the black and Hispanic telling me I was whitewashed because I either don't speak Spanish or because I speak quote-unquote proper. And I don't understand half of what my Latina friends are saying around me. And also, being socially awkward or smart and a quiet person wouldn't help the situation.
Intro. So the first question, I'm going to interject with my So what is your ethnicity? I'm Dominican. Okay. Do you consider yourself an Afro-Latina? Yes, I do. Are you fluent in Spanish? place because of your ethnicity?
Mhm.
How does that make you feel?
I get very extremely mad.
Okay. What is the most racist or discriminatory situation you've been in?
Someone told me to stop speaking Spanish out the car.
Are you comfortable with the way that you look and talk?
No.
Why?
I don't like the way how I hate the way I talk. Sometimes I'll be talking in English and start speaking in Spanish out of nowhere.
Okay, and I'll choose you. What is your ethnicity?
I am black and Puerto Rican.
I'm so excited. That's so great. I'm gonna sing. Okay. Do you consider yourself an Afro-Latino?
Yeah.
Are you fluent in Spanish?
No.
Have you ever felt out of place because of your ethnicity?
Not because of my ethnicity, because of my hair.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, at the moment, it made me feel like kind of uncomfortable because not a lot of people look like me. So like, I was around colored people, but like their hair or like skin wasn't like necessarily like mine.
Okay. What is the most racist or discriminatory situation that you've been in?
I haven't been put in a lot of racist or discriminatory situations, but the most discriminatory or racist situation that I've been in is at school when someone called me like a kid.
Been there.
Like,
Are you comfortable with the way that you look and talk?
yeah,
Why?
because I'm gonna be in this skin my whole life. I mean, I might as well embrace it. America's already gonna hate me for being black and for being Puerto Rican, you know. So I might as well embrace myself so others can embrace me. So there's no like.
So overall, what I realized with my interviews was that I'm not alone with having struggles of being an Afro-Latino. So everyone goes through struggles no matter what race they are or where they come from, because that's how the world is. And I know that, like I said before, that I'm not alone. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. Oh, before, I need to read my poem. Okay, let me read it. I am from the mixed hair, from spreading Cantu shea butter and shea moisture all over my head. I am from the fabuloso, it smelled like cleaning heaven, all my stress mopped away. I am from the bricks, where rows of bricks houses kept my family content until it got too big. I'm from the cookouts and family parties and the tough love from my grandmother. I'm from the negative comments to show that we love you, the neck rolling mommy taught me. From comer ma, mija, from abuelita, and you look just like your father, even though he was never really around. I'm from skipping church, knowing that I can still worship God without going out. Puerto Rico and Jamaica, many other places. The delicious Goya arroz amarillo, Jamaican patties. From the fact of being the only brown one in the grade, having to explain why my hair is curly, or why the gym shorts don't fit me, and the stepping in the middle of the white people dancing to what they call jazz. I am from Randolph to Dorchester, having to go back and forth from my grandmother's house to my parents' house. I am from wanting better things for myself and my family. Now, thank you for watching, and goodbye.